In this video, I will talk about how to run a z-test for two proportions using Excel. The z-test for two proportions is used to determine whether there is a significant difference between the proportions of two independent groups. For example, success rates of two different treatments, passing rate of two different groups, etc. Here is an example. A researcher wants to compare the proportion of male and female students who pass a statistics course. From a sample of 120 male students, 90 passed the course, while from a sample of 100 female students, 60 passed. Determine whether there is a significant difference between the proportions of male and female students who passed the statistics course at a significance level of 0.05. You may refer to definitions of the symbols here. A two-tailed test is set up, and we will use this formula to compute the z-statistic. Let's start. First, 90 out of 120 males pass the course. Therefore, the pass rate will be 90 divided by 120. Next, 60 out of 100 females pass the course. Therefore, the pass rate will be 60 divided by 100. In total, 60 plus 90 equals 150 people pass the course. Total sample size will be 120 plus 100 equals 220. Therefore, the total pass rate is 150 divided by 220. Now, let's move on to z-statistic. Since our null hypothesis assumes the equality between pi1 and pi2, pi1 minus pi2 will be 0. Then, we simply plug in the remaining numbers into the formula to get the z-statistic, which follows a standard normal distribution. Next, we will use the NORM.S.DIST function to find the probability less than the z-statistic. The first parameter is the z-statistic, and the second is true. For the p-value, we need to subtract the probability we get from 1 and multiply it by 2. Since it is less than 0.05, we reject the null hypothesis. There is a significant difference between the pass rates of males and female students. You may perform one-tailed tests in similar manners. That's how you run a z-test for two proportions using Excel. I hope it helps. See you next time.